Hello everyone, can you hear me okay? Quick confirmation would be good. About 2 seconds after we went live, the streaming software had a blip and reconnected. So if any of you are seeing chat and it's not seeing the visual, then just give that a quick refresh and we're all good to go. Awesome, you can all see me, superb. How are you all? Thanks for coming back, guys. Like, I get bored myself, so coming back for 2 streams in one day is pretty big ask. I couldn't leave everything set up, so we've done a bit of a sort of rush, got everything back out. So if anything's off, out of focus, audio isn't quite right, obviously we're always going to have background noise. We're in the middle of a conference. But any issues, then please let me know. But yeah, we're getting quite good at setting this up in 10 minutes. I'm slightly worried I'm getting a little bit too relaxed with it though. So yeah, we're expecting more interviews again today, guys, for this session. So usual thing applies, we'll play the game, we'll carry on building the medical area, but if I have to do a be right back screen or run an ad break, give me 2 minutes to position our guests and everything, and then we will see what conversations we have. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it this morning. I hadn't even had a chance to look at the numbers or all the comments or everything that's in Discord. Quickly grab some lunch and then I'm back again. So yeah, anything I need to know about, let me know in chat. I've got it on my phone now, so hopefully I can keep up with chat a little bit better than I could before, than keep leaning forward with my old man squinty eyes and trying to see what's happening. So yeah, hopefully everything's all good, guys, and if so, we'll jump straight into the game. I'm trying to avoid the whole leaning forward and stuff, but I can't not press buttons and things and not lean forward, so apologies if that's slightly off-putting with a different camera angle to what you're used to. And I'm going to leave the chat off the screen. I know that's not great when we watch it back on YouTube, that's why we have the chat overlay on screen, but otherwise when the guests come in I have to keep turning it off, turn it back on again, and I'm going to end up covering up someone's face with chat, so we'll just leave it off. Hi Amy, hope you're well. Hello Leanne, Robo, Malakath. Have I missed anyone? I've probably missed someone. I did say I was going to stop trying to name everyone, but yeah, I carry on doing it. Cool. So, by the way, guys, those of you that were having difficulty accessing the island, sending me stuff, etc., I couldn't upload the Island Dream after the last stream. So, there was clearly something going on in the cloud, Nintendo or Switch world. I don't know how it works, but so obviously we've got fine internet because we're streaming, and that requires a lot of bandwidth, but the fact that you couldn't visit my island and I can't upload my dream to the cloud of the island tells us that there's something going on there, so don't stress too much about that. The chat is on screen, is it? Oh, okay then, I must have put that back. It's off on the primary view, sorry guys. So when I got the full view, I should have been clearer, sorry Amy. When we got the full view and no gameplay for what we'd have for the interview, that's where I've turned it off. So in case any of you say, oh, chat's disappeared, that's intentional. Cool. I better speak to some of these guys whilst I'm here, because if not they get all sorts of jealous. There we go. Yeah, I really want to leave everything set up because I had the shot framed and everything how I wanted it, but I just couldn't. It's too much money's worth to leave on a coffee table in the middle of a conference. So yeah, if anything looks a little bit off, guys, this time, just let me know. But like anything, when we're doing this mobile, it's never going to be like 100% to where back home the mic is on a boom arm and the camera's fixed in place and everything's screwed to the desk. We don't get that when we're streaming out and about. So if you are new here, or it's your first time you've joined us this afternoon, we are live in Milan in Italy at the EADV Congress, which is like the European Congress for dermatology and venereology, and we're here with IFPA. As many of you know from socials, I've been here all week doing other things, so we're here to promote the island to the medical community and show what can be done with patient advocacy, patient voice, communities that we're creating to try and provide people those spaces to operate in, and in the hope that maybe they signpost, or that they they point people in our direction with what we're trying to do here. So yeah, that's why we're here, and that's why we're building the medical area. So I'm here for another 2 hours now, or hour and 45 now, till 4 o'clock European time. So that's 1 till 3 back home in the UK. I know there's lots of people here from all over Europe. I can't list all the times. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm going to give away this plain cap because we don't need it. And Renee will look cool in it. Is Renee going to wear it, do we think? Weirdly, I've only just seen that this notification has gone out that we're live. It's weird how notifications work. I didn't have chance, guys, to do Twitch notes or Discord notes. If anyone wants to let people on Discord know that we're back online, if anyone wants to let anyone on Twitter know that we're back online, Robo, I saw your tweet earlier, thank you for that, really appreciate it. And sorry, thank you for following, it really helps us as a small channel, as a niche channel, it really does help us, so thank you ever so much. Look at Renee in her hat, it looks cool. So yeah, give them lots of love, guys, in chat, to let them feel very welcome. And hello. Right. We're going to do a little bit of housekeeping before we start again. Because we had to set up so quick for this session, I'm slightly worried that I haven't plugged my laptop in or something like that. Stuff's going to run out of power. So if you see my eyes darting around, that's me trying to safety check everything. Thank you, Robo, you're a star. To your millions of followers, no doubt. I have no idea how many followers you've got on Twitter. Right. Label, I'm not going to do this. I don't know why I'm engaging with this dialogue, but we'll just get through it. One, yeah, about the same, Robo. Right. When labels completely finish chewing our ear off, we will move on. I'm chuffed that Renee is wearing their cap we gave them. I didn't expect that. Let's try and get that balloon quickly. No, miles away. See if we can catch it. We seem to be inundated with balloons today, guys. I don't know if it's just me, but we do seem to have had a lot. Yeah, on that point, Malakath, Robo, I had a really quick skim read of that because I was walking back from lunch, and yeah, I was really impressed with that. Thank you for providing all that detail. It's not something I ever considered about movement, I really didn't, so I'll look into that as well. It just shows you what we're doing here as a community as well, guys, you know, the fact that it doesn't just have to be about Animal Crossing and building an island that raises awareness. We can do all sorts of stuff to support each other and provide a space, and that's exactly that sort of thing. And so thank you for taking the time to write all that out, Robo, and all the recommendations. Right. Let's get them out of the way. Let's put that over here. What was it? I promise you I was going to come back and not yawn. I've yawned already. It's not good, is it? Alright, let's have a look. What was our present? Vertical banner. What's a vertical banner? A vertical banner, obviously, Joel. I was going to ask you guys how you've been, but it was only 2 hours ago, wasn't it? Have we got anyone new in chat that I can ask how they've been and how their week's been that hasn't already spoken to me on here today? By the way, guys, we had some awesome numbers on the stream earlier. Like, really good. Amy's always oh no, sorry, Robo. Are you in the Midlands as well, Robo? I just assumed Davey when I saw Brum. Yeah, been a decent 2 hours. I will stop yawning. Fatigue is part of psoriatic disease. There we go. I'm just going to cover it like that. So we want to do like a sciencey kind of area. Let's move this out of the way. This won't be the final layout, guys. I'm doing this just so that we've got something on the ground. I will play with the layout inevitably. I don't know, it's the banner customizable. That's easy for you to say, Leanne. Customizable. Is that right? I'm clearly losing my words after this week. How would I know what I can do with it? Apart from move it around. How would I know if I can customise that? Keep pressing on the buttons. It's just a post-lunch slump, guys. It'll be fine. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. Do that again. Check your DOI station. Cool. We'll do that. We'll do that. Thank you, Leanne. I always forget that customise option is there. Look at this. Font of all knowledge. At the very least we could use the open. Can we put the IFPA thing on it? Can we put the IFPA thing on it? Because we've already got that design. What's that we needed? It's not really helping me hover over the materials. Where do I get the materials from, guys? Some items can be customized with custom design. Yeah. I want to put the IFPA stuff on it. Yes, there we go. Does that save that? Or do I need the materials? I need to get the materials, don't I? Birmingham shoutouts. Right, let's go see materials. Where do we get the materials from? Shop. I had no idea. Again, there's another example, guys, where Animal Crossing doesn't really sort of hold your hand. I wouldn't have ever thought that could be customisable. Is this where we buy materials? Yeah, it's that, isn't it? We'll buy them in bulk so we've got them for next time. That's right, I got them, Leanne. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. Trying to find a way to prop my phone up so I can see chat without either leaning forward or straining my neck. No, I've already got 5. That's enough. Here we go. Let me just see if I can make my chat screen bigger, guys. My old eyes are struggling at this point in the week. Right. Island's coming on now, guys, isn't it? You guys teach me something new every day. It's awesome. So what we're going to do, customize something, vertical banner, let's do that, and customize. Thanks for the tip, Leanne, I wouldn't have had any idea. We're done for now. Right. Should we put this outside the hospital? Does this feel like a good place to put it? Suggestions where we put the banner, guys. Where do you think? I feel like we need a bit of branding over here. I don't know, I just like the idea of having it. I'm starting to think, what do you think, guys? I'm starting to think I need to put like a reception area here so there's a bit of an entrance into it, and set this all back and move all of this back here, or have another room and create like a reception, a proper reception entry bit. What do you think? Because then we could have things like a banner, proper waiting room. That's my line of thinking anyway. Or the other thing I could do is I could chuck it in the corner in this hedge. Either way, I think it's going to look quite cool. Can I spin it? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I feel like it needs to be... This just feels messy at the minute. I want to make more of an entrance and then the rooms. We can split the rooms up by paths. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So, it might be better if we build another space for a room here. I haven't got any more. I need to eat something, so I can dig up some trees. Go find some sustenance. There we go. Soon there's only going to be where the orchids are. Hiya Froggy Boy. Everyone say hello to the first time chatter guys, make them feel welcome. Lots of first time chatters today, which is awesome. Hope you're well. So if this is your first time here, it might not be, I appreciate you might have lurked for a bit. We are coming live from Milan in EADV Congress. We're here raising awareness of psoriatic disease on the IFPA booth, which is why it might look a bit like streams you don't see very often with the noise and the big open space. I don't always stream in an aircraft hangar, I should point out. Don't get used to it, it's not going to become a theme. Right, let's do this. Let's do this. So, eat that. Completely missed the tree, as is standard with me on this game. Get rid of that one as well. To buy child an aircraft hangar. I want to. Can I have the base where Woodstock documentary thing was? Woodstock '99. It could just be our streaming hub. Right. Let's build a new space here. Hi Renoa, welcome back. Sorry if you're bored of me already by today. I'll take a break until next Tuesday, guys, so if you put the effort in today, get through 4 hours with me, and then you can have a break until Tuesday as your reward. Tell you what guys, that'd be great press coverage. Twitch community buys streamer a hanger. You can't go wrong with the PR with that. You can't go wrong. I didn't mean to do that. So yeah, usual guys, I'm having to operate on a minimalised setup, so if I miss chat messages, my apologies. If I misread them, misattribute them to the wrong person, please correct me. Use the highlight option using your pain points if there's anything I need to see, because otherwise I have to keep leaning forward like this, and it's not a good look. Makes me look old. Right. Just grab that. It's like balloon fest on here today. They're everywhere. Too far, I'm gonna lose it. Never mind. I ain't gonna worry about it. Right. So right. I don't think we need that much room for the doctor's office. Let's see what we can do. Leanne, thank you ever so much for subscribing. And, oh no, Robo, did you just gift? So, oh, thank you, Robo. Selby 2.0. Thank you so much, Robo. I'm sure Leanne is grateful. Shop Selby. I love that. What a great nickname. Pound Shop Selby. That one feels like it's going to stick, Robo. Just to warn you. Right. Examination. I can't be the only one who gets annoyed that the floor tile doesn't line up perfectly with the desk, right? That isn't just me. Tell me that isn't just me. Right. We will put the... Well, they need a chair, don't they? Yeah, that's really annoying, making me cringe. What's making you cringe, Amy? What's making you cringe? What have I missed? Or has Amy accidentally typed in the wrong window? Amy just revealed the contents of her private Discord DM. Oh no, alright, brilliant. Thanks, Amy. Yeah, it annoys me because I can already see when I put walls or fences or whatever we're going to put in these spaces, I'm going to have a problem because that doesn't align properly, but you know, we'll worry about that later. Yeah, sorry, that's right, Amy. I thought we'd just seen your private Discord DM about something I did. Such is my low self-esteem. Right. Medicine cabinet can go here. Not there. Spin that around. Why can't I spin it there? Why'd I have to do that? That just seems stupid. I love it. Animal Crossing applies no physics, and then when it wants to, it doesn't to annoy you. You see, do you see what I mean? You can't really see what that is, which makes me feel like it should be at the back. Let's do that. We'll make the room a bit bigger. Does that make sense, or is it just something that annoys me? I just feel like if you can have something like a medical chest, you want to see it's a medical chest. Which means, you have to have it in a place where you can see, excuse me, aircon all week. It's not been good for my asthma. So this here. So what exciting plans are you kids got for the weekend? I know it's only Friday, but it feels like another weekend to me. Someone tell me something exciting. Something that isn't related to advocacy or medical conferences. Yeah, the time. I think. There we go. Cool. And then we will do that. So, right. There we got that one there, that one there. Digital scale, that's what we want to use, didn't it? I'm going to a hen do this weekend. That feels like information you could have shared earlier, Amy. Are you going anywhere exciting? Are you staying in the country? Did I have anything else to place there? I don't think I did. I think that was everything. That's everything. Edge, and what's that? Park fencing. Yeah, I need to find a bit of fencing. Of what? Whatever the Scandinavian version is for women going out in a group before a wedding, Malakath. Liverpool, that's going to be messy. I used to love gigging in Liverpool. One of the last gigs I did was at the Cavern Club. Liverpool's got awesome nightlife. As long as you stick to the city centre, don't wander too much. I think it's the 4th one of the year. Enjoy that moment, Amy. I remember when I had weddings every summer, stag do's every spring, and then all of a sudden you get old and it dries up. So yeah, enjoy that. Bridal party, yeah, that's it. Yeah, whatever you said, Malakath, that. Yeah, it's awesome, and then it gets really, it's like really depressing. It's like, what do they call it? Midlife crisis inducing. You suddenly realise it's been like 5 years since you've been invited to a wedding, and you have no friends anymore. Yeah, so the female equivalent of the party of this hen do in our country, the male equivalent of stag do. So cool, we've done that. We've got this. So we can now make something more of the entrance. Do you think the terracotta paths work, guys, or should I just make it all one big floor space and then divide it up by other means? Let me have Animal Crossing tips, guys. I think they're very old terms, but they're always going to be known as that. Yeah, what do you think, guys? No, the bride definitely goes as well, Renoa. It's messy. It's messy. Yeah, so rather than us splitting up the paths, guys, what should I do? Should I do it all like a wooden floor and then divide the rooms up? Renoa, what do you do on your island? I guess you haven't had to build a hospital for a start. I'm gonna make that assumption. So what would you do? Do we just put a big floor and then we divide it up via other means, or do I do the path split up like I've been doing? I appreciate you're talking about far more important things with hen do's and bridal parties, but yeah, you basically make everyone having paths makes it look like they are separate rooms. Okay, thank you, Leanne. Somebody's still on task. Yeah, it's like Malacap, I'm sure it's the same in other countries. So it's basically you make the bride stand out as much as possible. You make the groom to be stand out as much as possible. Just feel I need it. What we used to do on stag do's in our country as well, I don't know if others do it, we used to say that the stag couldn't buy any clothes whatsoever. He wasn't allowed to bring anything apart from underpants, and then we'd all go to charity shops and buy the most garish wardrobe that we could. So I had to wear a fluffy pink leopard print jumper all through security and on my flight, which was fun. Sorry, what I'm catching up on: walls or partitions to divide the areas, and use the same floors. Okay, I'll do it for now because I haven't got any options with walls. But when I do have walls, that's what we'll do. Right, let's bring this back. Let's make more of a reception, and then what we will do is, in time, when we can build walls, maybe we do this all wooden floor or tiled floor, and then we split it up properly. But for now, we'll keep it like that. We also have all this sort of research stuff, whiteboards, etc. We've got to find a home for. I've not actually done any landscaping on this yet, guys, but I'm assuming I can get rid of this this waterfall to create more space here. Cool. So we'll see what I got left in here. Office desk, first aid kit, book stands. I could do with some shelves. I could do with bookshelves. Definitely do with shelves. What if we split that's more visible? I feel like I have to have everything up against these back walls so that people can see them, otherwise they're just irrelevant. So that's that. Let's see what we can make, because I feel like we need bookshelves, and we've got the vending machine coming. So stone fence. So we could put that in front of them. What's going to be the hospital? Does that look very hospitally if we done it at the front? Maybe in this country. It's not very modern, but we could do that. Let's try it, see what it looks like. Okay. We'll leave that for now. Leanne, I'm going to open this up for friends only, and then hopefully you can come on and contribute, if I can find my way to my own airport. Let's see if it works this time, since it didn't before. Above average of what is tolerated, or what should be the case, so that we have the same space there. So Leanne, if I set this to friends only, I'm assuming you can come in and do what you need to do. Anything, but it was insane to actually find that out and see that once you had that data, nothing was done. Like that was alert. That's guys, this is provoking this directly, and yet there was nothing that was actively done to really limit. But then you get into fighting No, just anything you think that might be useful. If you've been watching already today, you see the sort of theme we're trying to. I think the issue is I need to get access to walls and ways of partitioning up, and then it gets a lot easier. So I suppose anything like that, let me know if you're bringing it. But down the line, that's what I'll need. Yeah, magazine rack, vending machines, bins. I have no bins, and I feel like I need bins in doctors' rooms and that sort of thing. I will have a look, Leanne. I think I might have got the first aid kit. Was that yours and something else? So I'm not opening this up to the public, guys, because I don't want to get disrupted, so that we can't, because otherwise I can't do a lot if there's people coming in and out constantly. Right, see if you can get in, Leanne, now, and see if whatever the cloud issue was earlier is fixed. Toys I should be able to do, Renoa, because I've got the family area. Right.
We are not.
Right, this first hour is flying by. I did. I'm sure I had toys. Maybe I haven't got toys. Look, maybe that's all I've got. That'd be pretty terrible entertainment for kids. We need them like advocacy kind of things. I haven't been in a single hospital children's ward waiting room that doesn't. Whenever I was there, whenever my son's been, the whole, you know, when you move the beads around the wire thing, that stuff seems to never go out of fashion. Doctor's coat earlier. Oh, okay, Renoa, I'll go back. Have a look for that. I'll go back. All the way back. No, I got a lot of other stuff that people sent today. Yeah, I know, Snuffle. It doesn't change though. It doesn't change. They were all in there in the waiting room when I was a kid, and I've taken my son into like children's A&E and all that sort of thing. It's the same items, exactly the same items. Exactly the same items. Sorry, Leanne. I don't know what's going on. Same as I can't upload the dream. I can't upload the dream. So clearly the internet's fine because we're streaming, but the Switch is not obviously playing nice with is it Nintendo Online? Maybe my Nintendo Online's right. No, I think I got 12 months for that. I will look into it afterwards. So sorry, Leanne. I know it's not ideal. But count our blessings, the tech has worked brilliantly and we got a space which we weren't sure we would get a space. So I'm not going to complain too much. It could have been much, much worse. Hello people behind. Hopefully you still hear me alright, guys. Oh, pockets are too full. Right, let's address that. Yeah, sorry, Leanne. I will sort it out when I'm back home about what happened there. But we had a very late. We were supposed to have a technician here on the booth to help us at the start, and they arrived rather late, like hours late. So, like just before we went live this morning. So I didn't get a chance to get everything exactly as we wanted. That can go in there. That can go in there. That can go.
Well, yes.
Cool. Let's do that. Donut still. Okay. Copy machine. That sounds very reception area. Doctor's code. Should we put that on? Look at that. I removed the backpack. Okay. Awesome. Thanks for the donations, guys. Massive indoor slide. Is anyone starting to wonder how old Snuffle is? In one of the wards I go to, not I went to, I go to. Have I got a 12-year-old mod?
And it wasn't. Wow.
Yeah, that was the main thing, Leanne. Getting online and having the screen, and for people who are passing by to see it and ask questions. Because what you guys don't see, I'm streaming all this, but there's lots of IFPA board members behind me and around me that are telling people about the project and what we're doing and explaining what they're seeing on screen. So them conversations are really important. Oh, okay, thanks, Snuffle. I'm a lot older than you. When I was a kid, the ward was for like up to 17-year-olds. For youths. So if you place the doctor's coat instead of wearing it, it looks like a doc. Oh, okay, cool. The use, I know that tickled me, Amy. Right. I'm just going to get rid of some stuff and then I'll come back and check the rest of my mail. I really need a bridge there, it's annoying me now. Excuse me. Right. We'll jump across there. Look at our banner. Oh, where's my t-shirt gone? Where's my t-shirt? How do I put that back on?
I'm on LinkedIn.
So where am I placing this coat? Where am I placing this coat?
It's been like over a decade.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And started an account.
Renault, you're full of ideas.
So I'm there, but I'm not there. It's very frustrating. I have a lot of trouble with social media stuff. But we have our
Any suggestions where I'm placing the doctor's coat where it doesn't look slightly odd? That would be good, guys. Any suggestions? Alright, I'll get rid of the chair. I'll get rid of the chair. You've got a feel for Renault, who's been watching me play this game for months and months. He must be like screaming at this screen. I feel like I need to turn it, if not it's hard to see what it is. Oh, okay, I see now. I see now. I see where you're going. Yeah, because I'm very much focused on the missing limbs. Right, let's try here and move into position. I don't know, I still feel like we're focusing on the missing head a bit, Renault. I never noticed. Brilliant. Let's pull this over. Okay. So yeah. I could put the coat on the mannequin. Does that even? I don't think I can do that. Snuffle. So there is Renault's headless doctor. I feel it looked better on me. Not gonna lie. I feel like it looked better on me. What is a donut? Oh, it is a donut still. Exactly what it says it is, Joel. What do you expect? Right, let's see if we can do photocopy a thing here. There's a big photocopier. The doctor won't see, you know. Very, very good. That is probably the cleverest thing we've had said on this stream today, Robo. So you can build Snuffle, but I haven't unlocked anything, which is frustrating. This game's quite a slow burn, as you've seen by now. What's this look like from the side? That annoys me. That annoys me. I know I'm easily annoyed, but still. There we go. Yeah, it's just such a slow burn game for that sort of thing. It takes a while to unlock everything. It's a long-term project. It's fine. Right. It took me some, and that's from you, Renoa. The pun queen of the channel. What's that? Right, we need to build some stuff. We need to get our DIY on, really. Oh, I did do them fence things, didn't I? Park, hedge. Should we see what this looks like? It's going to look terrible. See, Snuffle know where I'm going. This feels like a theme hospital wall. What do we think, guys? Does this look like a good front to have? To be fair, it's the best we've got at the minute. So what I could do is I could unpave that wall and do it. Unpave the wooden floor. That's a high point, Robo, apart from being Selby 2.0. Exactly like the castle map, Snuffle. That's where I think that's why I'm thinking it. Yeah, it does. You're right, Amy. You're right. Just want something to sort of break it off a bit. I don't know what though, but anyway, we'll leave it like that for now. Let's see what we can make. Right, just to answer your question, Snuffle, look, there's a wall there. It's just a very ugly one, so we're not going to be using it. Let's see what we got. If anyone sees anything useful, shout. See, the bookshelf we could. Oh, what do we need to build a stall? We should build more stalls for the front of the island as well. Cliff tool, sorry, I've not used that, Leanne. Let me try that. I'm gonna have to close my gates, aren't I? Hang on. It won't let me use it unless I close the gates. Put that there. I've only just seen that I can build stalls though. Fossil upgrade. That is true. Should just put a hole in the ground outside. Snuffle. Right. Do you want to stop communication to the outside world that never actually happened in the first place? Excuse you, guys. I need more caffeine. Let's try this. let's see how horrified Leanne is at my attempt of landscaping. I keep trying to go through gaps that aren't there. I don't know why I do it. So, I can't use the tool that well. At least you've tried. This could be your first attempt. To be fair, Leanne, you got credit in the bank for telling me that I could customise that flag. You can't go wrong. Whoa. Oh, okay. It's aggressive, isn't it? I've just clocked that it's Dodo Airlines and Dodo's for flight. Oh, Snuffle, go home. Where have you been? Where have you been? You've been here from day one. I used to respect you, Snuff. Nice, yes. Yeah, what do we think? Is this too aggressive? I suppose we could do this for now. That could work, couldn't it? Until, let me just double check. I haven't got anything else I can build. It's hard to tell sometimes from Malacaf. You know? Can the wall be customised? I don't know, Robo. What's that? When did I get that? Wooden mosaic wall. Would that work for now? Like, that wouldn't look terrible, would it? Why can't you give me a wall section so we can see what walls... I've got a brick fence. I didn't know I had that. What, this one, Amy? Oh, that's a nice wall. Random Amy out of context line of the day. Okay, hang on. Oh no, that's a floor. I thought I had loads of floor. No, we've got a few things now we can use clearly. Alright, are we going for the wooden mosaic one? Oh, okay. It doesn't work outside. Why would it? Why would it? Could we do... What's the other thing I saw? What about the brick fence? We could do the brick fence. Surely. That would look better than cliffs, wouldn't it? Use the brick fence. There we go, Robo. Poundland sell me. I don't know what I'm trying to do there. Let me see what materials I need. That's what I was trying to do. What do I need? Clay. I can do that. Right. Can I sort my materials? There we go. Let's build some walls. I feel like this needs to move. Let's just get it in the way, then let's put it here. Simple DIY workbench. Yes, there's plenty of room. I don't know why it's lying to me. I don't know what's lying to me. So, reading. We actually know what. There are also a lot of drawings and that done Because that was the Dutch that were responsible for their downfall, weren't it? From what I saw some Nat Geo documentary on them. Let's craft. How we got onto dodos. Right. I think this might be the answer, guys, because the fence will be low so we can see over it. Let's see what it looks like. I need to undo my cliff work though. How do I undo my cliff work? Not there. Do we believe Snuffle knows all this random information, or are they just like a serial Googler? I'm interested on Malakaf's take on this. To be fair, Snuffle, you were joining the stream from Dunkirk, so can't really doubt it. This fence thing annoys me. Amy, help me with my OCD. Like the fact that the floor sticks out. I'm guessing Renoa, Leanne, there's no way around that, is there? It's just... Because if I build it here, I guess, what happens if I build it here? It's going to be on the path, isn't it? There's no way around that. Let's try. So it's either inside the floor or halfway across the path. There is literally no in between. This bothers me. Yeah, okay. Does that happen on everyone's island? Have I just got to like accept that I can't fix everything in the world? It's really annoying though. Yeah, I think I am. I don't like it though. I'm not gonna lie. Makes me uncomfortable. Look at that. It's got floor and sticking out. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Malakaf. This is just gonna. I need a doorway, don't I? At some point. It takes up so much more space than it needs to as well. Do you not think it takes up so much more space than it needs to? I guess it's what we're going to have to go with for now, because it's what we've got. So where would we put the reception desk now? Here somewhere. Thank you for the reception desk donation though, guys. Appreciate that. So if I take a square of the floor away, what happened? You can't see here, but if I'd done it here, you would see it, if that makes sense. Let me show you. Oh, I need to get rid of that thing. So because it does that, you're then going to have grass on the inside. Does that make sense? Do you see what I mean? So we either have to have wooden floor on the outside or grass on the inside. Either way, it's not a good look. Right. Yeah, it's not a good look. Place that there. Right, I need to build a lot more present. This game is just a gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, wooden floor on the outside's got to be. Sorry, I was reading chat. Wooden floor on the outside's got to be the better than grass on the inside. Just got to be. Oh, file cabinet. That's a bit of luck. That's a bit of luck. That's the second thing we seem to have we've got from the game that's relevant to what we're doing. Not going to complain. See, none of this stuff can stay now because the brick wall situation. It's not ideal, right? Okay. So we need to put chairs here. It's all going to get a bit tight now. That'll just have to do. No, you're gonna have to go there, aren't you? This game, right? I think we're getting something now. It's just all of a sudden you put the walls up and everything gets so much tighter. So we'd have to put the photocopier, say here. Filing cabinet here. Where did I see it? Amy, like Amy's happy, that's all that matters. I'm going to pick that up and I'll put these chairs here, I think, in a bit of dead space. There is plenty of room. Yeah, it's just not it's almost like you've got to build it and then build the wall afterwards. Just have a seat instead. Yeah, it's just kind of messed my plans up a little bit. Right, okay. Need to get some stuff out of the house. Walking, like we're coming here. No. No. Where's my document there? Stack on the side because I'm fussy. We're sitting on cardboard boxes, Snuffle. Water cooler. You can't go there because that's where the wall will be. Two chairs in a field. I like that the brick separates the rooms, that makes sense. I don't like how much space it takes. sad times, guys. I just realised I've got 45 minutes of work left of for my week of advocacy, and then I'm done. Two workshop training days, one conference and a talk, one live stream from a hotel, one talk for a third party unnamed company in another part of town, one talk at the conference here last night, 2 live streams, and crash and burn. Yeah, it's been awesome. Like to say, like, life changing's like a strong term, but like the opportunities it's given me and the platform and the people I've been able to sit beside as a peer in the medical community, it's huge. It's huge, and it can only be a good thing for what we do next. Yeah, it's been amazing. And to be honest, once I got the first talk out of the way, that stuff just felt really natural. I was more nervous about this, the live stream and stuff, because I know what I can do streaming wise. We do it at home, and we do it to a fairly good quality now. And obviously when you have to dumb it all down to do it mobile, you don't know what's going to happen and if it's going to work. So I was more anxious about this, but the actual talks, I really surprised myself how much, bearing in mind this is my first, apart from one night away at a conference in the summer in the UK, it's the first time I've been away for more than one night from Dylan since he was a month old. It's the first time I've been away since pandemic and shielding and the impact that all had. It's really brought me out of my shell. Stuff. Yeah, it's really, really, and it's silly little things. What people don't realise post shielding, it's silly little things like, so at one point to use like the public toilets in the centre of Milan, you needed cash. I didn't have any cash, and I can't tell you how anxious I was going into a bank. I don't speak Italian, having to get money out and all, and these little things. One of the reasons why I went up on the roof of the Duomo Cathedral. I'm terrified of heights, but because of everything I've done this week, it built me up to a point where I feel like I can take on my fears. You know, the way I see it, if I can stand in front of hundreds of people, I worked out last night, I've probably spoken to over 1,000 people this week in terms of talks on stage, and what that's done, oh yeah, look, that line looks lovely, typical. But what that means is it's given me the confidence. You all saw that went to the end, right? You all saw that went to the end until I put a corner on it. So annoying. But it's given me the confidence to, in other things that shielding just kind of ruined for me. And it isn't talked about enough. You know, we were all, those of us that were high risk, we had to go into isolation, and you get comments at work about the extra vaccines and the measures you had to take, and it takes its toll. So being able to come out and do stuff like this with something I'm really comfortable talking about, if I run out of brooms, I think I'll probably run out of brooms. Yeah, it just changes everything. Why can't I do that corner? Oh, you're kidding me. There we go. So yeah, so Milan, I literally got one morning snuffle. Tuesday morning I managed to free up because I realised I wasn't going to do any sightseeing. So thankfully my second hotel was more in the centre, so I walked in, went to the Duomo, looked around like town square and all the posh shops and that, went up on the roof of the cathedral, looked around the cathedral, bought a new suitcase because my suitcase with all my tech gear got smashed on the way in. Realised, however, in that by buying a new suitcase that was slightly bigger than the one that got broken, my excuse to not take gifts home was gone, because I was like, oh, I've got no space in a suitcase. So after this I might be doing a little late shopping trip before I move on to my final hotel. Yeah, it's just silly little things. It's just getting on a plane and meeting new people and going to a foreign country. When you went through like all the shield and stuff, it's the social skills and the, you know, when you've got a problem, not, the easy option was for my poor wife to sort everything out because I'd lost my confidence, and people don't realise that had that effect, the pandemic, on people like us. But it certainly did me anyway. Right, I'm going to get rid of that because I don't feel like I'm going to use that yet. I definitely am. I just need to make a little bit of space. Now I can do what I want to do. It's taken us an age, but we're finally here. If I can find the bench. Where's my bench go? Always guaranteed to be the last one you look at. Oh no, it does that. Okay, let's try. Ta-da. So what I kind of want to do, if I push this back, I want to get this in the corner so it's not taking up too much space. Yeah, I think so too, Amy. Wouldn't be a very good reception if you were stuck in there, would it? Nope, not that. Do you reckon the doorway needs to be wider? Oh no, it does that. Bad design on my part. Okay. You got to remember to tell them all your problems first, Robo, to be then told to go to walk in. I'm getting into controversial grind there. Right. Oh, I've got the copier in that place, haven't I? See, like, why can't that go back? There is plenty of room. There is so much room. So annoying. Renoa, Leanne, Robo, tell me this isn't just me that gets annoyed with this. Am I just a grumpy old man? I just feel like that could go right back there. I could easily put the copier in this corner. But it has to sit in the middle. Okay, glad it just me. Just like, look at the wasted space. So not only has the brick lost us a square in the room because we can't build it flush on the outside, it has also lost another width between the brick and the copier. That's the chaos. Ventilation, airflow. It's like this room shouldn't need to be wider, but it now feels like it needs to be wider. I can't manoeuvre it anyway. There we go. Does that work? Maybe just do it like this. Oh, well, I've still got the water cooler to feed. Everything takes up like 10 times more space than I thought it would. I could do that, Leah. Fall down behind. Yeah, I could. This room's already grown so much. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. I love that Leah's just coming in the voice of reason. Joel, why are you fighting it so much when you could just literally make it bigger? Right. Don't come here with your common sense, guys. Don't come here with your common sense. I know. Trust me, Leanne, I need that guided voice sometimes. I get lost in the whole trying to fix it all. Right. We've now got we're just making it bigger, Amy. Calm down, it's fine. We're just making it bigger. It's going to be alright. I'll leave that there in case we want a doorway. Right. Now we've applied Leanne logic. Let's let's do this properly. Right. Look at that, we've got space and everything. I don't even play this guy. Don't know if I do half the time, maybe. I fight it. Right. Where's our coffee gone? Do you want the water cooler for staff or for the patients? I suppose we better put it for the patients. Right. Oh, I've still got this bench in where to fit in. Let's do it so the fence goes here. No, definitely not there. If these benches don't fit in again, I'm going to scream in the middle of an exhibition. Right. Do you remember that guy, that time that guy lost it in the middle of the exhibition hall? Because he couldn't place his benches. World's largest reception space. Right, I think we're leaving it at that, guys, for that. I don't know if well, one thing I will do is I'm going to go grab. I've got a plant in my house to look good. I nicked that cheese plant at the side. It really did. It drained me, Snuffle. I think a lot of it is to do with my energy levels after this week. Probably the brain pass going, yesterday afternoon I had to take a time out. I was so tired. I found a quiet space in the conference, as well as quiet as you can get. I found a comfortable chair, and I just sat there, put my headphones on, and I just listened to a podcast for like 3 hours. It felt like such a wasted opportunity. I was like, I'm going to come here and I'm going to talk to people and make connections and you know, opportunities. And I lost 3 hours because I was just fried. I just had to sit for a bit. Right. No reception is complete without a cheese plan. Like, everybody knows this. Maybe not there. It's now staff only walking. I want the cheese plant in the corner. There's plenty of room. Yeah, I know it too, Robo. That's why I was frustrated that I had to, but the fact that I did it and knew I had to and took 3 hours out tells you that I've learned the hard way in the past. We now have a reception area and an accessible water cooler. Let's just move that there. I don't even know why I'm still tinkering with this room. Oh, crap. He's actually trying to defeat me, I swear. There we go. I'm guessing that's as much in the corner. I'm just going to go with this new wall situation. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Whether or not you have a ward off the reception's office is probably more where the doctor's space should be, but now we're starting to lay it down, we can start to see these things and improve it. Do we think the wall's the right way to go though, guys? I think it looks better than other options we tried, personally. Yeah, I think so. I think it needs to be doctor's office first, doesn't it? And then the bed space. We probably should have just done this in the first place. I didn't realise I had a brick wall to separate things in. No, let me do that. Yeah, definitely. We kind of want to, it's difficult when we're playing a computer game ultimately, but we want to replicate that journey as much as possible. Pockets, did I miss anything? And we'll have our science research bit right at the back. First aid kit on here. There we go. Right, we'll pick these up if I want enough pocket space. Do some dragon. Where should we have this? just got to remember we've got to do the whole brick thing, so maybe I should lay that down now so that we don't end up having to move everything again, since we've learned that the hard way as well. I can't believe how well that wall lined up earlier until I until I laid the second part, and then it threw it all out of line. I need to move these up. Let's move our construction office. I won't be able to see it if it's behind that tree. If I just put that here. So I'm getting better at talking through my absolute lack of logic in the game. But we could extend it, but I don't want to get too close to the cliff and then we can't fit things in. And then we end up having all the same issues again. Okay. That gives us a boundary. These items have been moved around hundreds of times, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Oh, there's so much room. There's so much room. I don't want to gain those two. Let's try that again. Put the headless doctor coat here. Chair here. Do need to get some office chairs if they exist in the game. I think that would help. Doctors. Are non-UK people going to understand that reference, Robo? Oh, of course I can, Renoa. I totally forgot that. I totally forgot that I can just knock down a cliff. Let's be honest, Snuffle, I ain't doing nothing involving smashing raw eggs on my head without subs or cheering. It ain't happening for pain points. Tell you that for free. Right. So. I feel like we could have the hospital screen there, but it's not going to fit, is it? One of the screens. No. I'm going to end up knocking this wall down again, aren't I? It's like a story of my life. Like constantly thinking I have more space than I do. Don't make any obvious jokes there. Knock down the cliff. Since Amy wants to see destruction. Strangely satisfying knocking down cliffs in this game. It's dangerous. Again, when have we worried about safety? Right. let's do the floor. Yeah, if anyone wants to ever do custom designs for the game, so we have a cool little doctor's floor or walls. Anyone want to contribute like that, get involved over on Discord. And like the awareness t-shirts that my avatars wear, we can make some custom stuff available so that other viewers could maybe could get involved and use stuff in their game. I'd like us to get like a little catalogue of things that people who join, and then if the idea is, even if they're like die-hard Animal Crossing players and got no real association with psoriatic disease, there's a reason for them to participate. That's the idea, because then they can say, oh, I want that collectible or that custom design. It does have T wall. There we go. I'll be careful not to trap myself. I'm assuming a car on the end of the wall. I feel like this could go into the corner if it would allow me, but it's not going to, is it? Hopefully that's it. Right. So I can push the table right back, but I can't push the model. Random. Probably said there's plenty of room in this game about 1,000 times since I've been playing it. Maybe it does, Robo. Maybe it does. It's like that scale that we could go back. I'm sure it could. If you really want to. So if you are new here, guys, and you're enjoying this, please do hit the follow button. It helps us as a small channel massively, but also means you get notifications when we go live. So we normally stream on Tuesday nights. This is all UK time. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays from 7 till 9 p.m. But then we do special ones, like we are today, in the middle of the day. So if it's something that you'd like to get involved more, then yeah, hit the follow button. It not only helps us, but it helps you know when we're next online. No, I don't know why I did that. It's fine. It's fine. So I hope your Friday night's going to be more exciting than mine, guys. I sit in a hotel room. Apart from Amy's hen, do anyone up to anything exciting? Oh, does it? I didn't know that, Robo. I'll try that next time. Are we like, do I go to the lengths guys are doing corridors? I guess we probably should. Right. Let me just leave that there. Right guys, I'm just going to do the usual be right back screen and run a quick ad break for those of you that are not subscribed. If you don't want to see the ads, don't forget that you can subscribe to get rid of those. And we will. I'll bring a guest in. So give me 2 seconds, and I'll be back with you. Keep the chat going as well, please, guys. Thanks for waiting for us, guys. I'm delighted to be joined by Tiago. Tiago, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for joining me on stream. So, do you want to just let the audience know who you are and what you do?
Of course, yeah. So I'm a dermatologist. I'm originally from Portugal, but I'm working in Amsterdam, the Netherlands.
Okay, brilliant. And so we're here, what we're doing with Animal Crossing IFPAIsland is that we're basically trying to create a community and bringing patients together so they've got a bit of a support network.
Nice.
So in your line of work, do you try to sort of involve the patient in decision making and that sort of thing?
Yes, we have quite a few tools that we use. Sometimes we call it like a consult card or a diagram, a chart where we can see the different types of treatments that exist with advantages and disadvantages. Try to make it simplified so that we can then together choose which route we should go for each patient.
Okay. And do you sort of see a difference with things like adherence or engagement when the patient's sort of more involved in the decision making?
So definitely, we know actually that patient literacy, and that means if the patient knows what they are getting and the reasoning behind it, they are more likely to actually do the treatment more accurately and for a longer period.
Yeah.
So the challenge there is that now we get less and less time per patient. So we have less and less time to explain and take the time to actually have that conversation with the patient.
Yeah, that is the sort of how you
Exactly.
balance it up. So we're trying to build like community shared space here. Do you get many patients asking about where they can go for more support?
So we don't get many of those questions because it's such a short period of time when they are in the consult, maybe 10 minutes. People are worried about what the word means, the disease means, which kind of treatment they're going to get. When we build a relationship with the patients, then we get the chance indeed. By children or younger patients, I also see that there is a bigger impact to be part of a community and to see that actually you're not the only one, and there is more prevalence out there.
Brilliant. That's kind of exactly what we're doing. And just finally, because I know you've got another meeting to go to.
But it's fine.
So mental health comes up a lot in the conversation here. Do you sort of see a link or recognise that sort of link between psoriatic disease and the impact on mental health?
Definitely. There's actually also very well studied. We know that patients with chronic skin diseases and specifically also psoriasis can have some more mental difficulties. It's a very debilitating disease. I had it in my family. That's actually why I went into dermatology and I did a PhD into psoriasis. But what we struggle as well is that there are not many psychologists that are trained or with interest in chronic skin diseases. Either the waiting lists are very long or there is not that connection. So sometimes, even though we could be aware or we'd like to refer someone for more maybe specialized psychological counseling with skin diseases, that's not always out there, unfortunately.
Yeah, and there's that challenge about how you create like a multidisciplined sort of approach for supporting the patient.
Yeah. So what I was very happy to hear about this approach is that actually then you are doing yourself as a community and helping each other. And that's also in terms of the patient associations, that also helps for the mental well-being. But this also, you are doing what you like, and with people that going through the same challenges, and be able to support each other.
That's exactly it, because for a lot of us, things like gaming is an escape from reality and everything else. So if we can provide, facilitate that hobby and provide a place where people can have those conversations, it can only be a good thing.
I would be thrilled if you can escape from your skin daily disease and leave that worry a little bit behind and make it more bearable.
That seems like a brilliantly positive place to end it. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure these guys watching at home will be grateful, and enjoy the rest of the Congress.
Thank you. Nice. Thank you. Enjoy, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hi guys, we're back now. Sorry. Yeah, you can. Just don't touch anything. Thanks. Sorry. We're back. Thank you for that. Hopefully you found that interview interesting. Hi Selby, how's it going? So what have I missed, guys? I'm trying to catch up on chat. So yeah, hopefully that all came across well, guys. And how good was he? We'll get him back for a full interview, I think, definitely. So yeah, Tiago was an absolute natural on camera. So yeah, hopefully it's just nice to hear dermatologists and others in the profession recognising the importance of what we're trying to do, because I can sit here and tell patient groups and that what we're building here is important, but to get the medical backing as well, where, like you were saying, that people ask for where to go for help or how can they sort of switch off from living with their condition, that's really difficult just to get that sort of 10 minutes peace sometimes when you're living with it. So just that, I know me and Robo had similar conversations, but I play computer games to get lost from my reality a little bit, and that includes your pain or your skin condition or whatever. So I think any ways we can do that is awesome. So what have I missed? Joel, now we need to repeat the whole stream for Selby. Yeah, sorry mate. We'll be clipping the interviews though, and they'll all be up on Twitch. I'll upload them in my I don't know if I'll do the clips tonight when I get back to my hotel room, because it's going to be late, but you'll definitely have the full streams. The 2 full streams will be on Twitch later, and when I get back to the UK tomorrow night, probably Monday, Tuesday, I'll get round to putting everything from this week up on YouTube, and I might even do a little YouTube video on the experience as well, because I know lots of you guys have sent me DMs or even asked on stream how's my week been, and whilst we've been trying to squeeze everything in, it's been really difficult. So yeah, it would be good, I think, for me to do just a little 5-minute video on the experience, because my DMs have been absolutely swamped with the whole how do I get into this, how do I do that, how can I do more. So I'll try and answer that sort of thing honestly, and in a way that tells people the work involved and doesn't dishearten them, but maybe signpost them a little bit. Don't let me forget it, Amy, because my head is so full of ideas and things from this last week. I should have made notes, I haven't made notes, and I've gone from meeting to meeting to meeting to meeting. Just give me a nudge next week, guys, if either you don't see the full streams up on YouTube, or you don't see things like that, me doing the whole reflections thing. So I do think it'll be warranted, and not only that, it's a little bit selfish, it saves me answering about 50 DMs on Instagram and Twitter. What else did I miss? I'm just going back through the chat in case there's any questions. What a great guest. Yeah, he was a lovely man. And what I'm going to do, guys, the 2 guests we've had today plus Sylvia on Tuesday, when I clip that, and I'll put their not contact details, but if you can find them on social media or what their roles are, if you'd like to, just so hopefully the clip is a lot more shareable. A little quick interview from EADV with such and such dermatologists, that'll hopefully be useful to people. Worst thing about using your phone for chat is I get a really up close version of this up chin camera angle, which is I'm not a fan of. Question, what does your arm tattoo say? Which one, Amy? Which one? So we've got only 3 minutes left, guys. Is there any other questions? Anything else? anything you want to go through. It's quite relaxing itself. He's just turned up to the end. He can't do too much damage, can he? Poor Selby. So but yeah, I think it's probably drawn to like its natural conclusion now. So has anyone got anything else they want to go through? Usual admin guys, don't forget to join the Discord if you haven't already, where we talk throughout the week, not just when I'm online. I know that I haven't been very active on there this week. Hopefully you guys now know the reasons for that, and also why I had to be very cloak and daggery over the last couple of weeks and not tell you the events that were coming up, and just the schedule was changing. Will you be building the medical area on your next stream? Yes, so that's the theme now. Until that's done, that's the focus, and then I will share it with you guys on Discord for you regulars, that the themes that we're doing up to World Psoriasis Estate on the 29th of October. That one, yeah, that was my first ever tattoo, and it says punk rock. It's not my proudest tattoo, but then showing me someone whose first tattoo is. I got that done when I was young and in a band, and yeah, so it can sometimes be misread as well, but you know, such is life. One day I'll cover it up. Where's lose the glasses? Yeah, that's not happening here, Selby. Any more, guys? Any more before we wrap it up? I suppose I should just say is a big thank you for everyone's support this week and in the weeks leading up to it. Those of you who know me well will know that it might seem like it comes natural when I'm on camera, but the build-up doesn't come natural to me. A lot of planning went into this week. Might not seem like it for 3 streams and a couple of talks, but loads of planning went into this week. It took a lot to get me on a plane, and that went right back to my poor other half, who I don't think is online at the minute, taking me to things like download and gigs and trying to gradually sort of soften that curve after the pandemic. So for everyone that's sort of backed me, supported me, and got us to stream and live on the floor of an exhibition with hundreds of people walking past, just, yeah, that's mad. So and I couldn't have done it without you guys. So that's probably all from me in Italy. I am back in the UK tomorrow. Thank you for all the kind words, support, shares and follows and tweets and everything else. And I will see you when I'm back in the UK. I'll be back here on Twitch Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, with the usual schedule. We'll reinstate the usual schedule. And don't forget, in September we've got 2 awesome guests coming up. We've got James Hillary from the Great British Bake Off. He probably hates people calling him that, but James Hillary, who's got ankylosing spondylitis and is a well-known chef. And we also have Dr. Ashley Perkins returning after the release of her debut book to tell us more about that. So thanks guys, enjoy the rest of your week, have a good Friday evening, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.